The good man out of the good treasure of his heart produces good, and the evil man out of his evil treasure produces evil. For out of the abundance of the heart his mouth speaks. Luke 6:45.
What's in their heart came out when they spoke. Many times, we reveal what's inside by the either loving, kind, caring words that we say, or the hateful, dangerous, spiteful, and cursing words that we say. So, from the abundance of the heart, because God changes us spiritually and gives us a new heart, a heart of flesh when we had a heart of stone, many times people who have not come under the authority of the Lord Jesus Christ still have a heart of stone, still have an evil heart. And they say very cruel and hateful things. That's why a person who's involved in witchcraft could put a curse on someone with that same mouth, because their heart is evil. But not only people who are involved in witchcraft, even some people that consider themselves Christians and believers have some of the nastiest things to say about other people, cursing those with their mouth. Some people make it a habit whenever they meet up with their friend or friends to slander and badmouth someone that's not there to defend themselves. Put people down, whether it's in comment sections or just behind their back, maybe sitting around a table, having something to eat with friends. It's become very common for females and for males to put people down and to tear them apart when they're not around, or maybe even if they are around, to be so bold and callous to intentionally hurt someone with the hateful comments that come out of a person's mouth. I want to encourage you, if you're a child of God watching this, and if you're not a child of God, if you're not a born-again Christian, and you're considering repenting and coming under the authority of the Lord Jesus Christ and turning from your sins and asking God for the strength to do that and to heal you of your past pains. If you're either born again or you want to be born again, I believe one of the most important things you could do is to analyze the people that are in your life. Analyze the people that have a habit of bad-mouthing others, what they say out of their mouth, the wicked things that come out of their mouth, the profanities, the vile things that a person can say, the type of music that you listen to or they listen to. What are these individuals saying in the songs that are abundance of their heart coming out in their words? It all starts on a spiritual level, but what's inside the heart will come out of the mouth. I do believe that it's better for a person to just be alone than to have one friend or a group of friends that have a habit of gossiping and tearing people down. I believe on a spiritual level, they are definitely cursing themselves by doing that. And I don't see it any different than a coven of witches cursing someone sitting around a cauldron and stirring it. I feel that I want to share the importance of what we say. What we say out of our mouth, whether a person's there to hear it or not. Because God can hear everything God knows everything. But the main point is really the revelation of what's inside your heart or what's inside the heart of the person that you're speaking to or listening to. We have to guard our hearts, and we have to guard our spiritual walk. If you find yourself slandering or gossiping about someone, tearing someone down when they're not around, or cursing them with your mouth, maybe even in anger, to say something that's very hurtful, as a Christian, you should repent for that and ask God to forgive you and also help you to have a better heart, to purify your heart, and to let the things that come out of your mouth honestly and truthfully be a reflection of what's inside your heart, and let it be beautiful and pure and good. I do believe that gossip and bad-mouthing are two things that somehow get swept under the rug. They're overlooked by people that call themselves Christians, people that look at all the other sins that maybe they're no longer doing, whether it's fornicating, drunkenness, or something else, and somehow gossip and bad-mouthing don't get added to that. So I just want to draw some attention to this, because sometimes a person feels like if they're not going to say anything, as this other person tears someone down, then they're not guilty. But unless you stand up against it, unless you tell that person that it's wrong what you're doing and you don't want any part of it, then you are an accessory, because this other person is sharing this information and tearing this person down because you're listening. So I just wanted to share my opinion on that. In a recent video, I talked about the aftermath of a character assassin. Character assassins gossip and tear people down, badmouth people behind their back, and there's always someone there to listen. Maybe that person didn't add anything. Maybe they didn't chime in. Maybe they did. But if they didn't stand up against it and say, either I don't believe what you're saying, or why don't you say it to her face or to his face, or they just said, look, I'm a born-again Christian, I don't want any part of this, this is sinful, then you, unfortunately, were part of it. So as believers, we should encourage each other. And that's what I'm doing. I'm encouraging you, just like I encourage myself in the Lord, to walk in the light. And we have to watch what comes out of our mouth, and also what comes out of the mouth of people that we find ourselves close to, and the type of things that we listen to. So that's the message for today. Checking the heart by observing what's coming out of the mouth. And that's all I wanted to share today. So thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye.